school, I had this friend named Thomas. We had gone to the same middle school together but got split up in my freshman year. But we stayed in touch and hung out occasionally. During one weekend, he invited me to sleep over at his place. Thomas was an only child who lived with just his dad. They lived in a small house since his dad was divorced, so it was just the two of them. Plus, Thomas's dad was pretty chill and let us stay up as late as we wanted. I remember this one night. We gamed, watched TV, ordered pizza, that kind of vibe. When it was time to pass out, Thomas slept in his bed, of course, while I slept on the floor in my sleeping bag. I fell asleep fairly quickly, as I've always been a light sleeper. About an hour later, I woke up to a creaking noise. I looked around and realized the bedroom door had just opened a little. I assumed Thomas or myself must have forgotten to close the door properly. I knew I wouldn't be able to sleep with that thing open, so I got up and closed the door. Then I went back to my sleeping bag. I eventually was able to fall back asleep, but then an hour later, I was woken up again. This time, I had to pee. I knew I wasn't going to be able to sleep properly with a full bladder, so I got up to use the washroom. But as I was getting out of my sleeping bag, I saw the door open again. Now I had chills running down my spine. It was just open by a little bit like the last time, and I was certain that I had shut it fully earlier. Despite being weirded out, I forced myself to go and take a piss. So, I opened the door the rest of the way and stood there for a bit before stepping through, just to make sure it was clear, and it was. Then I walked across the hall to the bathroom to